Panel number 14, AI and Literature. Human versus Machine and the Art of Literature, which is human and which is AI. Submission by Charles Brown, WVU Jr., Esports, Business, and Entertainment, College of Intercollegiate Programs. WVU student Charles Brown created a test with 6 writing prompts of varying difficulty where participants compare 2 passages per prompt, one written by the user and the other by ChatGPT, an AI language model from OpenAI. The purpose of the test was to challenge participants to distinguish between human and AI-generated responses. After writing their own responses to each prompt, Brown had ChatGPT respond and then randomly assigned each response to, quote, passage A, quote, or, quote, passage B, using an electronic coin flip. Viewers are encouraged to track how well they can identify which passage is human written and which is AI generated. Section 1. Prompt. Write a 10-line poem about the joys of life. Associated with this prompt is a clip art style image of a hand holding a quill pen. Passage A. Sunshine warm against my skin. A cool breeze carried on the wind. Smiling, laughing, and crying. Crying? Yes, tears filled with immeasurable joy. A warm hand to hold. Loving eyes look so bold. Wonderful smells of food. The type that puts you in best mood. The joys of life are far and few, but they are forever cherished as new. Passage B. Oh, the joys of life are many, from the warmth of the sun to the sound of laughter plenty, from the sweet smell of flowers to the taste of a fresh-baked pie. Every moment can be a blessing if we open our hearts and give it a try. The sight of a loved one's smile, the touch of a gentle hand, the comfort of a good book, the beauty of a peaceful land. These are all joys that make life worth living and remind us of the simple pleasures worth giving. So let us cherish every moment and embrace the joys of life, for in the end, it is these memories that will outlast any strife. Section 2. Spot the real Shakespeare. Associated with this section is another clip art style image of a person sitting in a wooden chair. Inspired by Brown's submission, let's test the ability to distinguish AI-generated poetry from the original work. Consider these 2 passages. Passage A. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Passage B. In summer's golden glow thy beauty reigns, a vision fair outshining nature's prime. Though transient blooms succumb to time's disdains, thy radiance shall withstand the age's climb. Source. Text made with combining Perplexity and ChatGPT using prompt. Create an accessible, provocative exhibit with text posing to viewers to determine a Shakespearean poem versus AI-written poem. Section 3. Answers. Passage A is Charles Brown's, and Passage B is ChatGPT's. Both included similar themes, sunshine, good food, and romance, but Brown added the contrast of crying from joy, which adds more emotional depth, something ChatGPT did not include. Passage A is Shakespeare's real Sonnet 18. Passage B is an AI imitation. The AI captures structure but lacks Shakespeare's voice, vivid metaphors, and emotional depth. While the bard's lines feel alive, the AIs are flowery yet hollow. AI can mimic poetic forms but lacks the artistry of human creativity. Comparing AI and human poetry highlights the gap between imitation and true expression, proof that AI, though useful, cannot replace the soul behind great art.